Okay, we are now on the record for Tuesday morning's criminal docket, September 21st, 2021. I'll start with quick announcements. Mr. Austin Oxford.
Judge, I've got numbers, I believe it's 16 through 20, State of Texas versus Connie Jolene Ramos. Judge, yes, it's 16 through 20. Judge, she has a felony pending. I do not see her on, and I guess I prematurely raised my hand, but she's usually on, Judge, but she does have a felony pending, so we're waiting on that too, so we can resolve all these matters.
Okay, so she has CR 21-05501-I, CR 19-01968-I, CR 19-01969-I, CR 19-03178-I, CR 19-03179-I. Okay, so the last time that we were here on Ms. Ramos, she had some alcohol device violations. However, Ms. Soto is going to give us an updated report. Ms. Soto, go ahead.
Your Honor, she did provide me with her medication list from Tropical, and also I did work with her as far with her schedule. From then till today, Judge, she does have 3 skip tests. She does have her mobile device with Safeguard Solutions.
Okay, so she has improved a lot, Mr. Oxford. She still skipped those 3 tests. However, I did receive the list of medications she's on, and those medications are heavy. And those medications, I honestly don't even see how she's functioning at this point, because I can see with those side effects that it makes her lethargic. I mean, she's taking lithium, she's taking some other very heavy meds. She might not even be awake right now, because when Ms. Soto finally was able to get a hold of her, she was very out of it because she was asleep. So, I mean, I'll give you an opportunity to get in touch with her and see if she can get on by the end of the docket. We do have a short docket, but that felony, is it still at intake or has it already been indicted?
No, Judge, it's still pending at jailing, so it's not even at intake yet.
Okay.
Also, Judge, we were going to provide victim testimony regarding the assault case, but since the defendant's not on, if we could excuse the victim, she had called in. It's through the telephone.
Okay, well, if we, did you want to put on the testimony anyway? Because I don't know if she's going to come on at the end of the docket or if she's going to be coming on, or you want to take care of it today, or you just want to excuse your witness?
We can proceed, Judge, with the testimony. Her name is Concepcion Ayala.
And this is on which number on the court's docket?
Number 17.
Okay. So that's on CR 19-01968-I. Okay, Ms. Ayala, can you hear us? Concepcion Ayala.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, Ms. Ayala, can you hear us?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Ayala, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Oxford?
Judge, I do see Ms. Ramos on the screen.
Yes, I was just about to tell you that. Okay, so Ms. Ramos, can you unmute yourself and announce yourself, please? You're on mute.
Connie Jolene Ramos.
Okay, so just, we're on your case right now. So Ms. Ayala is providing some testimony so that we can dismiss those charges against you. So just please stay in a quiet place. If you need to, you can mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Ayala, please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, ma'am?
You.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ms. Ayala, what is your relationship with the defendant?
She's my daughter.
Do you live in the same household?
No,
On the date of the incident, which was September 3rd of 2018, were there any violent acts involved?
my daughter was having a manic attack. She's bipolar. And this was the day before she was due to go into the Texas tropical.
Okay.
And she somehow got a hold of the keys to the truck and came over to my house wanting me to tell her dad that.
Ma'am, okay, don't get into a narrative. You need to just answer the question, yes or no, ma'am, okay? So
Yes.
the question Ms. Guarena had was that if there was any violent act on the date in question, yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, proceed, Ms. Guarena.
And on that date, did the defendant push you?
yes,
Did she grab you by your arms?
yes,
Did she pull your hair?
no, yes,
Did she attempt to choke you?
no,
Did you experience any pain or discomfort on that day?
yes,
But it is your testimony today that those acts were due to a manic attack from the defendant.
yes,
Is there a history of violence in your relationship with the defendant?
no,
Are you concerned about any future violent acts?
no,
Did you sign an affidavit of non-prosecution with our office, the district attorney's office?
yes,
Did you fill it out on your own free will?
yes,
Nobody promised you anything or threatened you in any way to get you to sign the affidavit of non-prosecution?
no,
And at this time, do you wish to drop the charges against the defendant?
yes,
And you understand that by dropping the charges, this case cannot be reopened in the future.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you right.
You do understand that by dropping the charges in this case, it cannot be reopened in the future.
Yes,
However, you also understand that if another incident were to occur, you can open a new case.
yes,
The state passes the witness, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Oxford, do you have any questions of Ms. Ayala?
Miss Ayala, you've never met me before, have you?
I've never met who.
I'm your daughter's attorney.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay, so I didn't call you and ask you to file the affidavit of non-prosecution, did I?
no,
I have nothing further, Judge.
Okay, then the court will accept Ms. Ayala's testimony and will dismiss the case against Ms. Ramos, and this will be done administratively. How much time does the state need?
There's the only thing we would be pending is an anger management course. We were requesting anger management by Mujeres Unidas, but due to the victim's testimony, the state will be accepting the regular anger management course.
Okay, Mr. Oxford, do you have the information on that course so that you can pass it along to your client?
I do have that, Judge.
Okay. And how long is that course, Ms. Guarena? Do you know?
There are different hour courses, Judge. The state would accept any amount.
Okay, well then, the only reason I'm asking is because I need to be able to set either a tickler or a status on the dismissal.
There's I believe it's 4 hours, 8 hours, or 12 hours, Judge. The state would accept a 4-hour course.
Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do, Mr. Oxford, either way, I'm gonna set all these cases for a status on October 26th at 9:30. So have her finish that anger management course. It's a 4-hour course prior to that date. so that we can get the dismissal documents in and for me to sign them. And that'll at least take care of one case. Since she has the felony, I didn't take this, these will have to follow that felony. However, because she's an alcohol monitoring device, I need to continue to monitor her. She's down to 3 skip tests. I do understand the circumstances of her health and her mental health. So I'm going to continue to monitor how she's doing on taking those tests. Ms. Ramos, can you unmute yourself and give me a phone number, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It's 956-599-5601.
Okay, although you have improved, you still skip some tests. You can't be doing that, okay? You need to have 0 violations.
Yes, ma'am.
We've worked with you on adjusting the time windows. Also, if you feel that your medications are knocking you out, have a conversation with your doctor and see if they can adjust your meds.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you back here on October the 26th at 9:30, ma'am.
I appreciate it. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further, Judge. Just want to apologize. I thought this was going to all the attorneys who have their hands raised. I didn't expect this to be as long as it was.
Well, they can take it up with you individually. No.
I know Mauricio has my number. He's probably going to shoot me a text here in a few minutes complaining. Thank you,
Okay.
Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
Attorney
you.
Victor, you're welcome. Victor Jaramillo?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You are
Oh,
excused.
thank you, Mom. I didn't know you were there. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victor Jaramillo, standing in for Rudy Moreno. I'm here on behalf of Edgar Felipe Gonzalez, number 7 on the docket.
I'm sorry, what, okay, number 7, CR 1802649-I, State of Texas versus Edgar Gonzalez. Is Mr. Gonzalez present?
He's present here in my office, Your Honor. He's right next to me.
All right, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we spoke with Michael Garza yesterday. He informed us he would early terminate this program and he would move to dismiss the case. He also said he would make aware of the prosecutors on this court, but I'm not sure if the paperwork has been filed already.
Okay, Ms. Guadena, have you been notified of the early termination?
Yes, Judge, we have been notified of the modified PTD in this case, so the state will be filing the motion to dismiss.
How much time do you need to do that?
We'll be doing that today, Judge.
Okay. So then I'll just go ahead and set a tickler for Friday just to make sure that it's been done. And all right, well, congratulations, Mr. Gonzalez.
Your Honor, we would also like to see if we could get the device on him removed.
Judge, I will submit the order today, Judge.
Okay, and what was his report up to today?
No violations, Judge. He has his mobile device with Smart Start.
Okay. All right, so then it looks like you're completely done, Mr. Gonzalez. So congratulations to you and best wishes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, then hopefully you should have those orders then probably by tomorrow if I get them today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. We have nothing else
All right.
left. Maybe excused.
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Mauricio Martinez.
Morning, Judge. I've got number 15 on your docket, Kiddos.
Okay, CR 21-05-899-I. Aldair, Aldair Kiddos.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how do you pronounce your first name?
Aldair.
Okay. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we were set for a status to make sure that he had basically actually gotten the mobile alcohol monitoring device, but we were notified by your court probation officer there was some issues to be brought up to the court this morning.
There certainly is. Okay, Ms. Soto?
Your Honor, Mr. Kiddos has his mobile device with safety check, Judge. He does have some alcohol readings. On September the 6th at 7:52 a.m., he had a 0.04 reading. There was no retest. On September the 13th at 11:55 p.m., he had a 0.06. There was no retest. And then on September the 16th at 7:09 a.m., he had a reading of a 0.11, Judge. He was retesting, Judge, but looking at the videos, he is not the one testing into the device. He is making all the gestures like he's blowing into it and the device is and I can hear somebody else blowing into the device, Judge. And then when the video ends, he brings the device back to his mouth.
Yeah, no, Mr. Kiddos, we're not gonna play those games, okay? So either you were partying Labor Day weekend or Monday Night Football. Same thing on September the 13th, and then you were partying on 16 de septiembre or something like that. But I'm not gonna tolerate that. And I'm not gonna tolerate you trying to have other people take your test for you. You need to understand that you're not gonna trick the machine and you're not gonna be able to beat the system, okay?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
you're going to lose. And that's enough. What you just did, that's enough for me to incarcerate you at this moment and have you turn yourself in. So if you enjoy your freedom, then you need to start shaping up. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
You're to pay a $200 fine to the Rainbow Room of McAllen. Ms. Soto has that information. You have 7 days from today's date to get that donation to them. You're to return on October the 26th at 9:30 a.m. If you continue with violations at that time, I will revoke your bond and have you taken into custody. We will make arrangements with your attorney so that you appear in person in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your phone number?
Area code 605-228-7258.
Mr. Martinez, I anticipate that you'll have a conversation with your client.
If we had that conversation yesterday, I think that it's clear that it was just a very long, very bad lapse in judgment last week, and I anticipate that the court's tone today is enough for Mr. Kiddos to understand the situation.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Martinez?
Not in this matter, Judge. We've received discovery. At this point, we're just going to be discussing with the state our options.
Okay. All right, then I'll see you back with your client on October 26th at 9:30.
And may we be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you again, Judge.
Thank you. Attorney Laura Barbosa?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I have number 14, Marco Navarro.
Okay, good morning. CR 210940-I. And is Mr. Navarro present?
No, Your Honor, I apologize. He is in Butler, Alabama. He's working the pipelines. But the last thing we needed for the dismissal was a clean UA, and he got tested on August 30th. I believe they submitted the results to the DA. I was hoping they would have submitted the dismissal prior to today, but I guess not.
Okay. All right. Ms. Wadenia, do you have those results?
Yes, Judge, he did test not negative. I'm still showing that he's pending a defensive driving course and for the defense counsel to attach the e-filed copy of the defendant's waiver of right to expunction to the application for it to be reviewed. It is an ADR. We're just submitting the abbreviated PTD application for the background check, Judge.
Your Honor, I
Okay.
submitted copies of the defensive driving to not this prosecutor, the prior prosecutor. So this case has been pending for a very, very long time, Your Honor. I've been here very, many, many times and they keep changing what they need. So I'm not sure how many more times I have to send them the information.
I'm sorry, Judge, I don't see it filed I don't see it under our file, but I do see a note from our office. So part of the ADR requirement is to submit the abbreviated PTD 1 through 7. And all that's missing is a copy of the filed waiver of right to expunction. If the defense counsel could please send to me the certificate of defensive driving, and this case can be disposed of.
I will email it right now.
Thank you.
Again.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I guess, can we have another status if the state would submit the dismissal so I don't have to be, because I understand there's a flat fee that I'm getting paid, so I'm not getting paid for all these appearances.
Okay, so we're just gonna set we're just gonna set a tickler for the dismissal. Since you're gonna email it to her today, then I'm gonna do a tickler for October the 1st, just to make sure that the dismissal's been filed. So it's not for any appearance, it's just for my purposes. So you're fine.
Thank you, Judge. So just to be clear, the state needs me to send them the defensive driving again.
Yes, correct. And if you file the defendant's waiver of right to expunction, please attach the e-filed copy.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my business for this solemn court. May I be excused?
you certainly may, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Robert Fernandez.
Good morning, Judge. I have number 5 on the court's docket.
Okay, good morning, sir. CR 17-12599-I, State of Texas versus Pablo Garcia. Is your client on, Mr. Garcia?
I did see him on there earlier, Judge.
Pablo Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, I believe your PO might have set this case up for hearing. And that's why we're having this hearing, but this is a case where we're looking to go to trial on it. It's a 2017 case.
Yes, I asked for it to be set because of his violations on his alcohol monitoring device. Ms. Soto, can you please give the court the report?
Judge, on this individual, he has his analog device with a smart start. He went into lockout on September the 16th, 2021. He took the vehicle in on September the 16th. Now, looking back at the past 6 months, Judge, from March to September, he's only had 15 engine starts, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Gonzalez, Mr. Garcia, are you not using that vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor. My license is expired, and I'm gonna go. I had to pay some fees, and I paid those fees already. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, today, right after this, and try to get my license back, and that way I could start using my vehicle more often. It's been just a hassle with the whole. I couldn't get an appointment because of the whole COVID and all that. So now they opened it up, so where I could walk in and get fixed now.
Okay, and is your device still on lockout?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When I went, they had an issue where the system had gone down, and the gentleman there told me that I shouldn't have any problems, just to go back and get it reset. And I did, ma'am. Went back the next day, and I got it reset, and everything's fine. I just need to go renew my license and everything be back on track.
Okay, so the renewal, hold on. So the renewal is just for you were just to pay those outstanding fees, and so they're just you don't have to take the test or anything like that.
They told me, when I called, they told me I would have to go in so they could let me know what I need to do. But I don't think so, ma'am. I think it's just gonna be so I could renew it, and then I'll be able to use my vehicle more often. It's been a hassle. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Guareña?
Judge, for the record, the state would be requesting that the defendant switch to a mobile device instead of the interlock.
And Judge, we're opposed to that. This is, like I said, it's a very old case, Judge. Probably we would have had a resolution, but for COVID, he's had the machine a very long time. I think it would be, one inconvenient, and given this case, like I said, being 4 years old, I don't think it's justified in this case, Judge.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep him on this and see how he's doing. I'm gonna give him the opportunity to renew his license. And now that he's not on lockout, Mr. Garcia, this is your first warning. And so get back on track the next time, then I can either, I'll look at either whether or not you'll be fined or your bond would be revoked. But I anticipate that once you get on track, you'll be fine. Okay,
Yes.
What
Yes,
is your
ma'am.
phone number?
956-821-4457, ma'am.
Okay, return on October 26th at 9:30, and we'll pull an additional report, and that way you can let me know what happened with your driver's license as well.
October 26th, what time, ma'am?
9:30,
Okay, ma'am.
okay?
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
Anything else, sir?
Nothing further, Judge. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
you.
Attorney Juan Zamora?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
I have Ms. Elizabeth Griswold. I had seen her earlier.
Okay, Ms. Grisel, CR 180950-I. Elizabeth Grisel, are you on?
I see
Okay.
her on the screen, Judge. And I saw her earlier. I saw her on the video. I don't know what that sign by her phone means.
I don't have anybody on, oh, she's on the phone. Miss Griswold, can you hear us? She called in. That means she called in.
Well, Judge, we do need a little more time. We need to set this up for a plea. I think she had applied for PTD and was denied.
Okay. Well, she also has an eyesight that's outstanding, so she just disconnected. Let me see. She's having some problems, it looks like.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Griswold, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes. Are you calling in or are you on Zoom?
I think both. I think I messed up. But if you can
Okay.
hear me now, I'll stop messing with it.
Okay, can you turn your video on, ma'am?
Okay. Trying to. I'm sorry.
It's
Doesn't have to
okay.
mess with my system.
Okay, so Mr. Simona, at this time, are you asking for the eyesight to be recalled?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that'll be granted. Okay, so then you said that she had applied for PTD and it was denied?
Correct, Judge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then, so how much time are you requesting, counselor?
Judge, 30 days, see if I can go see Mr. Rodriguez to reconsider, and if he doesn't, give us enough time to sign her up.
Okay, October 26th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, she's
May I be excused?
trying, well, now she's trying to connect to audio.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's
sorry.
okay. Ms. Grice will just return on October 26th at 9:30. Let me just ask, Ms. Soto, do you show that she has a device?
No device, Judge.
Okay.
It's a Class B, Judge.
Okay, yeah, but sometimes the magistrates, when they order them to get it. Okay, so we'll see her back here on October the 26th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So Attorney Juan Ramos. Mr. Ramos? Okay, Attorney Sergio Sanchez?
Your Honor, good morning. I'm here. I've got a case on your criminal docket, Hugo Tovar.
Okay, that is CR 21-09915-I and CR 21-09876-I and also CR 21-01915-I. So is Mr. Tovar present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so I have him that he's here on an arraignment for the resisting arrest and for the assault causing bodily injury. Did you file a waiver of arraignment or was he gonna be arraigned this morning?
We're ready to proceed this morning, Your Honor, and I've got an announcement whenever the court's ready.
Okay, let me go ahead and arraign him first. Mr. Tovar, raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may lower your hand and CR 21-09915-I, the state of Texas versus Hugo Ivan Tovar is, and in CR 21-09876-I, the state of Texas versus Hugo Ivan Tovar. Is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're before the court charged with resisting arrest, search, or transport, a Class A misdemeanor, and assault causing bodily injury on a family member, a Class A misdemeanor. A Class A misdemeanor carries a potential penalty of up to 1 year in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment that you can receive for the offenses of which you are charged, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, has any court ever declared you to be incompetent, mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane, sir?
No, ma'am.
Counselor, in speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
then the court will make a finding that he is competent and able to assist you in his own defense and enter a plea of not guilty on each of those offenses. Okay, what is your announcement, Mr. Sanchez?
Your Honor, he's got a situation on a felony that's pending. I don't have the cause number in front of me, but I do know that he's set for pretrial October the 25th. And it may or may not be the same transaction as your misdemeanors, but I'm asking for a court setting after that date. I felt like I needed to let you know he's got other business going on. And if you were to give us a setting in 2 weeks or something, more than likely I'd be asking for more time. So just for your schedule, I wanted you to know the felony setting.
Okay, no, I do have that he has it set for, he also had a setting, did he have a setting on September the 16th?
It's possible, Judge, that may be for some additional misdemeanors that he has.
No, I said it was out of the 464th.
Okay, Your Honor. Then,
So he has something on the 25th?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll go ahead and have him come back on October 26th at 9:30. And then you can let us know what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for that courtesy.
Okay, anything else?
No, ma'am, that's all I had today.
Okay, then you both may be excused.
Thank you.
Okay, Attorney Savannah Gonzalez? Ms. Gonzalez? Okay, Mr. Ramos?
Good morning, Judge. I apologize. I was in another court right now.
That's okay. I was about to call Ferris Bueller next. So, okay. Let me see. Go ahead, Mr. Ramos.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here on the state of Texas versus Aaron Vargas.
Okay, and I do see Mr. Vargas has been present at CR 210238-I, CR 210237-I. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're just going to respectfully ask for a 30-day continuance. I wanted to staff the case one more time with the prosecution and to hopefully come to a resolution here in the next 30 days.
Okay, so did you receive all your discovery?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor, I have received discovery in this case.
Okay, and did you receive an initial rec?
I did receive an initial rec.
Okay, so then I'll give you an opportunity to confer to see if you can negotiate, I'm assuming better terms?
Hopefully,
Okay.
Judge. I think we're not that far apart, actually.
Okay, all right, so then October 26th, is that enough time?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be enough time.
Okay, hold on. Okay, October 26th at 9:30, Mr. Vargas, I'll have you return at that time, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Ramos?
Nothing further before this honorable court. May we please be excused, Judge?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Been waiting for. Mr. Contreras, can you hear me?
Did you, I'm sorry, Judge, who are you calling?
Well, I had called you earlier, but I think you were in another court, but if you're ready,
Yes,
I can take you now.
Oh, okay, great. Let me get you those numbers. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I have April Fernandez.
Yes, Judge, she is number 4 on your docket.
Yes, CR 1915257-I, and I do see Ms. Fernandez is present. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we are finalizing her PTD packet and we'll be submitting that hopefully by the end of the week, if not for sure by next week.
Okay. Ms. Soto, are you showing any device for Ms. Fernandez?
There was no bond modified, Judge, no.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so then you'll get that packet submitted by next week. Okay, let me go ahead and have you come back a little bit further out to see if you have a response from that packet.
Perfect.
It's
Thank you,
taking
Judge.
about 60 days. I'll go ahead and have you come back on November the 16th
Yeah, real quick.
at 9:30.
11:16 at 9:30.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. And we'll monitor it. If she's ready for placement before then, we'll change her to the 1:30.
Perfect. I'll follow up with Ms. Guardeño, Judge, just a couple weeks before. That way we can advise the court.
Sounds good. Okay, Ms. Hernandez, you're excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. And then you have Ray Anthony Gutierrez.
Yes, Judge, number 9, 10, 11, 12 on your docket.
Yes. CR 1908596-I, CR 1908449-I, CR 1908448-I, and CR 1814172-I. And is Mr. Gutierrez present?
I don't see him on the screen, Judge. We attempted to contact him. I did speak with his mother this morning and was advised that he did work the overnight shift yesterday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Our calls went unanswered, Judge. If there's any way you can reset me for later this week, I can do my best.
Okay, it went out. You muted. You're on mute.
Sorry, because I'm new to Zoom, right? It just started. Sorry. If we can get reset, Judge, for either tomorrow or Thursday, I'll do my best to get him on. I don't know if maybe he slept through the hearing. I do apologize, Judge.
Okay. I'm pretty slammed on Thursday, but I'll let you present him in the morning.
Okay.
Your Honor,
And
it
just-
will have to be next week.
Oh, next week? Okay. On the 28th? Or what day?
Yes, ma'am, the 28th.
Okay, the 28th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. I'll make sure he gets on. And just for the record, Judge, I did receive some updated recommendations from Ms. Guardeño yesterday that we also need to get confirmation from Mr. Gutierrez on.
Okay. Okay, and I think that was it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a good one. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Judge, Mr. Ramirez did, oh, there he is.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. CR 1915081-I, State of Texas versus Christopher Moreno.
Yes, I believe he's logged in. I've been in communication with him since yesterday.
Okay, he
This
is
is-
present. He's been on. He's present. I think he's
Okay.
just having trouble unmuting.
Your Honor, and I had called your court last week because he did miss a hearing on Thursday. It was a status hearing. He had some difficulty with his phone. He had misplaced his phone and didn't get it until later that morning, afternoon. He did tell me he tried to go to the courthouse and show up, but they didn't allow him in, or he wasn't able to find the court. He called me. He let me know what was going on. I called your staff and they were willing to set it up for today with the strict rules that he needed to present himself via Zoom. So that's what we'd like to do, Judge. So I'd ask the court to not issue a NISI or sign any KPS at this time.
Okay.
The state has offered me an ADR, Judge, and we'll be complying with that and hope to get it done administratively in the next 30 days.
Okay. Mr. Moreno, do you understand English? Okay. All right, then the court will recall the NISI that was issued. And also then let's come back on October the 26th at 9:30 and see where you're at on that ADR.
Okay, ma'am, I'll be there.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Ramirez?
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was balancing a couple different courts and ran out of device to log in on.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
Likewise. You too, sir. Attorney Jesse Contreras. Mr. Contreras?
Your Honor, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I'm here on Blanca Gomez. Blanca Gomez.
Yes. And that's CR 20-5565-I.
And Your Honor, we've been dealing with some, she's been granted the expedited PTD. However, part of that is that she pays some outstanding tickets, what she's doing. But there's one in particular city that is giving her a hassle, and that is Benitez. They're asking for the full amount, about $900 and some. And so,
Well,
yes.
I understand, but that's been the same announcement since she came to me from the beginning. So had she, saved up the money all that time, she could have already made that one lump sum payment.
Well, she did, I believe she made some payments, if I can ask her real quick, Your Honor.
I think she's Spanish speaking, isn't she?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and just do it short and concise so that they
Do it
can.
informally, Judge, or you want it on the record?
Well, I need to know if she's gonna be, what is her plan about paying that ticket? Because, did she pay all her other tickets?
Ms. Gomez.
Ms. Castaneda, ask Ms. Gomez if she paid all her other outstanding tickets except for Peñitas.
Ms. Gómez, ¿ya pagó todos sus tickets? ¿Nomás el de Peñitas le falta?
Sí, Peñitas, tengo cita para el jueves, a ver qué puede hacer el juez en persona.
I have an appointment on Thursday to see what the judge can do.
Can you ask her, because I know she got some money most recently. Well, I asked her, Ms. Gomez, you saved us some money and you have some money to pay Peñitas, is that correct?
Ms. Gómez, ¿usted ahorró un dinero y tiene dinero para pagarle a Peñitas?
Sí.
Yes.
And what is that amount that you have saved up already as of
¿Y
today?
qué es la cantidad que tiene usted ahorrada?
$500.
$500.
And your balance will be, after you pay the $500, what would be the balance in Peñitas, Ms. Gomez?
¿Y qué sería su balance, Ms. Gómez, después de que pague esos $500?
Como 400.
And
About
how soon-
400.
I'm sorry. And how soon can you pay those $400 after you pay the 500, Ms. Gomez?
Y después, ¿qué tanto tiempo puede pagar usted esos $400?
Entonces,
No lo escuché, Ms. Gómez.
en 2 meses.
In 2 months.
Is it possible, Your Honor, you can give us 2 more months, Your Honor?
Are they going to accept her payment on Thursday? Ms. Castaneda, ask her if they're accepting her payment on Thursday or she's just meeting with them.
Ms. Gómez, ¿el jueves le van a aceptar su pago o apenas se va a tener una junta con ellos?
No va a ser en papel, va a ser en persona.
It's not going to be on paper, it's going to be in person.
I understand, but are they accepting her payment? Is she making the payment or are they just going to meet with her?
Que yo entiendo eso, pero ¿le van a aceptar su pago ese día o nada más se van a encontrar con usted?
Me dijeron que sí van a aceptar el pago.
They told me that they are going to accept my payment.
Okay. Tell her that I have extended a lot of courtesy to her, so she needs to get that taken care of.
Okay, le he extendido bastantes cortesías, so necesita por favor arreglar eso.
Sí.
Yes.
And she is to return on November 16th, and by that date, it has to be paid.
Su próxima corte es el 16 de noviembre y para esa fecha ya tiene que estar pagado.
Sí.
Yes.
So tell her to return on November 16th at 9:30.
Su próxima corte es el 16 de noviembre a las 9:30 de la mañana.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, thank you for that courtesy, Your Honor. That's all I have before this honorable court. May I be excused? Your
Yes,
Honor?
sir.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Let her know that she's excused.
Ms. Gómez, se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Okay, number 3 on the court's docket. Did anyone call in?
No, Your Honor, and I did send that link specifically just to him without anybody else on that email, Judge. I sent it twice.
Okay.
I sent one to him and then a separate one to him.
Ms. Bianca, if you look at the case, it has 1014 and it says dismissal, motion to dismiss.
Yes, a dismissal just was filed yesterday.
Okay.
She pled to her, or he got convicted in his felony cases. I mean,
Okay.
federal cases.
So it was dismissed then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then that concludes this morning's docket. We are now off the record.